Cursing Mushroom here, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video, Guardians. So today, I decided I want to make one of the subclasses that I do not feel is as powerful as it should be. Let's make a build that benefits it, and let's turn this into something beautiful. So what I've done here is I've created a build for, everybody knows, Code of the Devastator. Now, if you're not familiar with the Code of the Devastator, what it does, I'll show you. It makes you have a big, huge hammer, which is fantastic. But what you get is Burning Maul, summoning a Flaming Maul, and crush enemies with the force of an Earthquake. You get Tireless Warrior. After hitting an enemy with your throwing hammer, pick up the hammer, triggers health regeneration. You get the Throwing Hammer. Throw a hammer from a distance. After throwing it, picking up the hammer fully recharges your melee ability. So this is your melee. It's a throwable hammer like the throwing knife, except it doesn't go away. You can pick it up wherever it lands. And then Roaring Flames. Kills with your solar abilities increase those abilities' damage. Stacks up to 3 times. Now it says solar abilities increase those abilities' damage. But in reality, I think the way this works is, as long as you're getting solar kills, you're getting that buff, and everything benefits from it. And it's like a 15-second buff. So if you get it to stack 3 and you can't find anybody, you got 15 seconds to find a new enemy. Now, we're going to be using the Fusion Grenade, obviously, for Ashen Wakes. Now, everybody's going to be like, wait, hold up, dude. Ashen Wakes are booty, man. Ashen Wakes are booty. First off, in the right application, they are fantastic. And that's the reason I believe that they were not given an exotic update, was because of this Forsaken. So what it's going to do is Fusion Grenades now explode on impact and gain increased throw speed. What they don't tell you is they get an initial damage buff, and these are the actual ones you can just buy from your collections. It's got Impact Induction, causing damage with a melee attack, reduces your grenade cooldown, and Special Ammo Finder. Now, these are obviously not the best possible rolls on these gear pieces, but they will do, and I'm using them for now until I get a better restorative armor set that's got better perks, and I'm still got some things that actually synergize. So the gear itself isn't super important. It's about the mods, it's about the exotic, and it's about the skill tree Code of the Devastator. So this is what the main build purpose is. So if you've got different armor that you'd rather use, that's fine. Just use the mods that I use the exotic gauntlets, and use the skill tree. Now we've got the Prodigal Helm here. What I'm using is a Ordnance mod, increased grenade regeneration speed, and it's got Ashes to Assets. Gain bonus super energy on grenade kills, and heavy ammo finder. Of course, I'm using a restorative mod, and my shader on all my armor is Callus Preferred. On my chest piece, I've got another Ordnance mod. I've got Unflinching Kinetic Aim, Special Ammo Finder, and Restorative mod there. On my Prodigal Greaves, my boots, I'm using Restorative mod, Hand Cannon Dexterity, and Special Ammo Finder, another Ordnance mod. And then for the Prodigal Mark, I'm using Recuperation, replenishes health each time you pick up an Orb of Light, and Sniper Rifle Scavenger. Of course, with another Ordnance mod. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 Ordnance mods, and then 1 recovery mod on the gauntlets. I'm not worried about not being able to dismantle these later once I get better gear. Hopefully I get the same set, but with enhanced mods and stuff like that. But we'll just have to wait and see what drops I get for the future. But for now, this is working pretty good. I'm using the Whisper, the Achilleos Shotgun, and Midnight Coup. I would love to use something like 10 Paces, but I don't have Outlaw or any reload modifier, so it's a little slow on the reload. The only reason I'm using the Midnight Coup is for that Outlaw. I still have not got a great hand cannon with Outlaw, so we're waiting for that drop. Now, how this works, of course we're going to show gameplay. You're going to be blown away. This is like the strongest grenade out of every grenade in the game. Like, there is no other grenade that you can throw and do this much damage. It did good damage before, but now with the damage modifier of the skill tree choice, oh dude, oh my gosh. I don't think you have any idea how much damage this can do. And I'm going to show you, we're doing blind well, and it is absolutely bonkers. So we're going to get to the gameplay, we're going to talk some more, just blow your mind. I'm telling you, it will blow your mind. Okay, able to kill bosses with grenades? Oh, dude. Dude. Let's get to it, guys. Okay, Guardians, so let's get into the details of what you're going to want to do when you use this build. So the whole goal of stacking ordnance mods and using this skill tree is to use the throwable hammer, your melee, to get the Roaring Flames ×3 stack. Roughly is about 10% damage buff per multiplier. So for instance, when you're at a ×3, I believe it's like 30-ish%, 33%, which is really good because it buffs all of your abilities. Your melee damage, your grenade damage, and your super damage. And you can get that stack anyway by using all three. So what I recommend doing is use your grenade, kill some enemies, and then use your melee to continue that stack. And then once you get your grenade back, which is pretty quickly because of the ordnance mods, you'll be able to do a massive amount of damage with your grenade. Now, I've seen some crazy damage numbers, okay? I'm talking crazy, like 120,000 crazy, which is nuts for one grenade. And the fact that I can have it very quickly is even better because I can do massive amounts of damage very often. Now, it is absolutely insane, guys. Like, I knew it was going to be good before, but the fact now, especially for blind well, you can have your grenade literally every second, pretty much, and to be able to do that much damage every time is nuts, okay? I mean, nuts. I'm taking down these bosses with mostly grenades because I'll grab the Harmony and get that crazy fast grenade regeneration. Use the super ability to clear ads, and then bada bing bada boom, you got your flame stack, right? But this is good for all encounters. I just used this as an example because it allowed me to get a bunch of grenades quickly and do some great damage and show you some good numbers. I mean, I can't say any more. The best thing to do for me now is just to show you gameplay and let you enjoy this amazing new thing that when you try, you'll understand this is where the Titan belongs. So Guardians, as usual, it's been great. It's been fantastic, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Without further ado, I hope you have a great afternoon, morning, day, or night, wherever you may be. As usual, Cursing Mushroom out. Enjoy the gameplay.